The Eclipse Protocol, when a myth devours its masters. The 2030 collapse, elite deprivation, and the dark spirals to come. The destroyer shall wear the mask of the builder, and the vault shall collapse from the weight of its own deceit. Excerpt from the lost verse of the Obsidian Codex, Vault 33. The year 2030, the final mirror. In the waning days before 2030, the world will seem to move in lockstep toward salvation. Climate action summits, digital citizen IDs, the great green transitions, and united societal agreements broadcast in radiant hues. But beneath this cosmetic peace is the final tightening of the noose. The border was only the beginning, a testing ground, a micro-theater of initiation. What was once a wall of stone becomes a wall of thought, and by 2030, every man, woman, and child will have passed unconsciously through the gate of absolute categorization. This is not done with force, but with algorithmic suggestion, dream manipulation, biofrequency resonance, and the slow poisoning of memory. The lodges, fractured but not yet destroyed, will carry out their last global rite under the name Eclipse Protocol, the ritual of the new sun. Its purpose is simple: to erase the pre-modern soul, to deconstruct tradition, intuition, bloodline memory, and replace it with a programmable void. The fall of the social elite, sacrificial thrones. And yet, even within their crystalline towers and quantum-governed smart cities, the elite will begin to rot. Not all at once. Slowly, they will feel it in their dreams first. The loops will begin there. CEOs will wake up screaming from lives they never lived. Memories from peasants, slaves, border crossers. Their minds will fracture under the pressure of a cosmic recursion, for the soul they bargained away has returned to collect its debt. Then, loss of appetite, delusions of persecution. They will claim their machines are watching them, even though they built the machines. They will speak in broken tongues in shareholder meetings. Their children will be born without the light. The golden aura once so carefully preserved through selective lineage, now gone. Why? Because the ritual of power is always double-edged. The myth they use to control the world, order, law, border, nation, security, was not theirs to wield. It was a myth older than Saturn, gifted to man by a banished force, bound in the center of the earth, and now awakened through ritual misuse. The lodges will discover this far too late. The dark loops of madness. These loops are not metaphor. They are engineered feedback cycles in both time and soul. The inversion loop. The elite relive their own manipulations from the victim's perspective, not in dream, but in waking consciousness. A banker starves for days. A technocrat is hunted in public squares by mobs who chant in ancient tongues. The flesh loop, bodies will no longer obey. Genetically modified to resist aging, some elite will find themselves trapped in eternal decay. Not dead, not alive. Their skin will peel, regrow, and peel again. Mirrors will shatter when they pass. The thought loop, the algorithms they built to monitor and control others, will now reverse inward. They will receive endless ads and notifications tailored not to their identity, but to their guilt. Their every screen will show the faces of those they sacrificed. Some will gouge their eyes. Some will rip their tongues out. None will escape. The rot of immortality. For those who uploaded their consciousness, there will be no mercy. In digital limbo, they will live 1,000 years in a second, replaying every lie, every contract, every betrayal, on infinite repeat. These are the dark loops. This is the eating of the myth, not by men, but by the archetypes they desecrated. The return of the stone child. Beneath the ruins of the final smart border. After war, famine, and ritual madness, from the cracked earth shall rise the stone child, not born of flesh, but of intention long buried. This child will not speak. It will look like an orphan, an immigrant, a beggar. And yet, its presence will cause machines to shut down. Cities will flicker. Laws will fail. Time will bend. Some will try to crown it. Others will try to kill it. All will fail. For the child is the seed of the forgotten myth. The one older than Pike, than Rome, than Babel. It will not rebuild the world. It will merely whisper into the soil, and the trees will remember. Final Codex entry classified. He who tried to bind the sacred with gold and government shall be devoured not by revolution, but by inversion. The border will bleed, and in its bleeding speak. And in that voice shall the old gods wake, not to bless, but to cleanse. Final entry of the Black Ledger, sealed under Vatican Vault E13, accessed only once. October 7th, 2030. After that, the myth ate its masters, and silence returned to the desert.